You don't get them.
Yes, now.
Okay, because the turnout today very low.
You see?
I said the turnout is very low.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Come on now.
oh yeah, because now like 11 people. So the turnout is very low. Hmm, I mean, don't mind me. Actually, okay. So I have this obsession for a number of. I think. Sorry, I'm sending in a voice note. I'm going through a session now, so I'm listening on. That is why. So yeah, I have obsession for a number of things. Sorry, I'm sending in a voice note. Sorry, I'm sending. I just wanted to be very fast. So I have obsession for a number of things. Apart from obsession I have for cars, I have bad obsession for cars. This is why I think this is one reason why I've not gotten a car yet, because there's some cars I cannot just use that I will not use. It's like you see a car and you have to come back to look at it. I also have obsession for books. I also have obsession for getting new knowledge. So another obsession I have is for Bibles. So I had three Bibles, like three different Bibles. Then like hard copy Bibles. One was a King James. Four different Bibles then. One was King James. I think I dwelled so much on the King James. That is why majority of the text I quote most of the time are from the King James version. I had the King James version. I had the NIV version. I have the ESV version Bible. I had the Good News Bible. So I had about four Bibles to my name. And then I remember whenever I'm to gift anyone something, maybe a birthday, an occasion or something, I just give the Bible. And even sometimes I could just check because then devices like phones were not so I could just go to the church and be like, FCS, not church actually, FCS. And I'll be like, oh, you don't have a Bible? Yes. And I look for a way Bible. Bible were very so it wasn't so expensive then. Bible was going for like 2.5, 3K, 2.5. So I'll get Bible and give to people. Apart from that, this time Gideons came to school to do this evangelism. So they gave me about 2 to 3 packs of Bible. And that was really an aid for evangelism for me. I step at that time and I just share Bible and give Bible to people. So I have this obsession for Bible and I love it whenever I see Bible as well. It really does spark my fantasy. So look at the size of that Bible. And yes, lastly, I read as big as that. Man, that Bible has that was New King James Version. He gifted me that Bible. So apparently I had five Bibles. I have five Bibles. He gifted me that Bible. It was New King James Version. So the Bible often gives documentary about a particular book before it goes into the book. It shows you the characters in the book, explains what must have happened, why it happened, gives you the theological meaning behind why it has happened, and also the Greek interpretation of words there. So yes, it was really a blessed time. So I have this obsession for Bible, especially hardcover Bibles. I have this obsession. I mean, if you pick my Bible, then there is no place in the Bible that was is not going to be marked. Like almost everywhere was marked. Like I had read, it was marked. I had a very crazy obsession. I have a very crazy obsession. So I find it difficult today because I use a soft copy Bible. And for long, it has always been on my head to get that copy. I got one, but that one was smaller. So what I'm happy now is that I might just go and pick those other ones. But then it doesn't interest me to read those other ones simply because I have marked a lot of things. I want a new Bible. So it has always been on my head, a new Bible. So that is what I'm saying this though. So I have crazy obsession with Bible. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We'll start up right now. Please hope my environment is not so noisy. If it's so noisy, please indicate. Please indicate so that I try to tune in the names. So we'll start right now. Good evening. So we're going to be dealing with module 2 of today's bootcamp. Please, if you can hear me clearly, indicate in the comment section. indicate in the comment section. Yeah. That was a mistake from my end. Please indicate in the comment section if you can hear me clearly. Indicate in the comment section. Let me be sure everybody can hear me so that we start off right now. Indicate in the comment section, please. Okay, great. So I'll please crave your active participation in this class. This class is going to be very interactive. We're going to interact. We're going to talk. We're going to ask questions. We are going to have a number of conversations, and I mean, it should be very interactive. So I'm glad everybody can hear me. Now, if you enjoyed yesterday's session, if you enjoyed yesterday's session of the class, please send the fire emoji in the comment section. Yesterday was Module 1, so if you enjoyed the session, you really had a lot you learned. You really had a lot of contributions during the session. Please send in a fire emoji in the comment section. Let me be sure. If you emoji in the comment section. Let me see a fire emoji in the comment section. I'm waiting for that so that we start right now. Like I said, this class is going to be very interactive. I am. Send the fire emoji in the comments. I want to see fire emojis in the comment section. I want to see that you really did enjoy yesterday's session. So please send in a fire emoji. I'm really waiting for a fire emoji in the comment section. Send in a fire emoji or just type something in the comment section. Let me be sure you really understand or really did enjoy yesterday's classes. Before we move on, I really want to get that feedback before we move on. Oh, nice. Okay, hopefully we won't be having any issue today. Since everybody can hear me, everybody can relate to what I'm saying. So we won't be having any issue today. So yesterday we dealt with Module 1 of Introduction to Trading in the Global Financial Market, where we got to understand what trading is, how we trade, everything that has to do with trading. We got to look at currency pairs. We got to look at the history of the market. We got to look at how trading started since the era of trade by barter. So all of that was meant to establish a foundation for today's classes. So I'm sure without a doubt that the majority of us listening to this class attended yesterday's class and have gotten a wide range of understanding on yesterday's classes. Anyways, today we're going to be dealing with Module 2. Like I said, this class is going to be very interactive. So I want you to send in your questions. I want you to interact with us as well as we move on. As we move on in today's classes, it's going to be a very interactive section. So I want to get your comment and everything. So understanding the basics of trading in the global financial market Module 2. So what are we going to be doing in this class? We're going to be understanding base and code. So before we start, I would like you to write these down. What are the objectives for this class? What are the objectives from this class? The objectives for why this class is holding. What is the objective of this class? Number one is to understand base and codes when it comes to currency trading. Number one, objective of this class, you are to understand base and codes when it comes to currency trading. Number two, objective for this class. Number two objective for this class, we are meant to understand what is spread, what is pips, and what is a lot size. Number one objective for this class, simple, understanding base and quotes in currency trading. Number two, we are meant to understand what is spread, what is pips and what are lot sizes. The number 3 objective, which is the last objective, we are going to learn how to calculate our profit. We are going to learn how to calculate profit using MT4 or using lot sizing. So that is the 3 objectives for this class. Then in the next class, we're going to learn how to do this on a MetaTrader 4 platform or an MT4. Let's go straight to this class. Let's go straight to this class. So what is base and code, or what is currency trading? So a currency is simply a combination of 2 different currencies. Are we getting this? Currency pair. Now, you know, when something is called a pair, it simply means it is more than one. When something is called a pair, it simply means it is more than one. So at most, it is 2. So a currency, it's simply a combination of 2 different currencies that are quoted against each other. Now, the word quoted there simply means priced against each other. So let's imagine we have euro right here, we have USD right here. It simply means the price of euro against the price of USD. That is what we simply do when we trade. So it is a combination of 2 currencies that have different prices against each other. So let's put it in this straight way again. Let's imagine you go to a car park to buy a vehicle. You go to a car park to buy a vehicle and you have 2 vehicles in mind. You have the Benz and you also have the Toyota, let's say. You have the Toyota and you also have the Benz. So you agree with me that if you're buying a 2024 Benz, the price is going to differ than a 2018 Toyota. Any brand of a 2018 Toyota, the price is definitely going to differ. Imagine you're buying a 2024 GLK. So you now that is going to buy, you're going to understand, okay, how much do I have with me? The money I have with me, is it capable of buying this based on the price of the Benz? Or is it capable of buying this based on the price of the Toyota? So it's more like the price of the Benz against the price of the Toyota. That is how it is. The price of the Benz against the price of the Toyota. So when it comes to trading, it works in that same way. We trade currencies in the market against each other. So we trade currency against each other in the markets. Currencies against each other in the market. So this currency versus this currency, this is basically how we make money in the market. I'm sure this has been explained in yesterday's class. Please, if this was explained in yesterday's class, I want to get a yes in the comment section so I get to know if I should go deeper into explaining this. If this has been explained in the yesterday's class, I want to get a yes in the comment section. So when we do trade, we're basically trading the strength of this currency, example euro, against the strength of the dollar. That is what we basically trade. So it is simply the prices of 2 currencies paired against each other. So the first currency is always called, great, that is nice. So the first currency is always called a base, and the second currency is always called a quote. The first currency is always called the base, while the second currency is always called a quote or counter currency. That is what it is called, a base or a quote. Example, let's take a look at this. Written right here, euro is our base and USD is our quote. Why? Because the first currency is always called the base and the second currency is always called the quote. I'll repeat it again. First currency is always, second currency is always called the quote. So it is the price of the first currency against the price of the second currency. So in other words, if I buy euro, I automatically sell the USD. And if I sell the euro, I automatically buy the USD. I hope we all get this. So you are trading these pairs against each other, making an exchange between these 2 pairs. So moving forward, what is quotation in the market? So as we know, the markets are quoted against each other in pairs. That is this currency versus this currency. So the price of a currency is simply how much of the quote instrument it will cost to buy 1 unit of the base instrument. In this case, our quote instrument is the euro. Our base instrument rather is the euro. Our quote instrument is the USD. So it's more of how much of the United States dollar are we going to need if we must buy 1 unit of the euro. So that is what we simply do in trading. We exchange between currencies. Exchange between currencies, buying 1 unit of a particular currency against the unit of another currency. Now, when we come straight into the lot size area, I'm going to explain deeper into what units are as it relates to trading. So when we trade, we are always buying one currency while automatically selling the other. So once I buy the euro, I automatically sell the USD. And once I sell the euro, I automatically buy the USD. This is how the market works. So it is an exchange between these two pairs. Once one is being sold, the other is being bought. Once the other one is being bought, the other is being sold. That is how it works in the market. So quotation in currencies have two prices. I'd like us to take note of this, please. Quotation in currency have two prices, which is the bid and the ask price. Quotation in currency has two prices. I'm going to repeat that. Number one is the bid price, and number two is the ask price. So basically, if you go to any marketplace, you are going to meet activities of two individuals. Number one individual you're going to meet is the buyer, and number two individual you're going to meet are the sellers. So every market has these two individuals present with them, the buyers as well as the sellers, those who are buying and those who are selling. The market always have these two individuals present with them in every market. So same thing in trading, we have these two individuals present as well. Now, when you go to the market to get something, you also agree with me that there is a set price for every goods you want to purchase. Do you agree with that, please? So you don't just go to the market and fix a price. There is always a set price for every goods you want to purchase. Same thing in the global financial market. There is a set price for any goods you want to purchase, and there is also a set price for selling a particular goods. So this pricing is referred to as bid and ask price. Is referred to as bid and ask price. So what is the bid price? The bid price is the price to which a trader is willing to sell at. I'll repeat that again. What is the bid price? The bid price is simply a price to which a trader is willing to sell at. So that is the amount a trader is willing to sell. And what is the ask price? The ask price is the price a trader is willing to buy at. Bid and ask price. Bid price, a trader is willing to sell a particular currency, a particular commodity. Ask price, in the other hand, is the price a trader is willing to buy. And this is why when you go to the market to purchase anything, the first question that you throw at the seller is how much. So you are inquiring, you're asking how much. So you can bring that terminology into this right now. So ask price is the price you're willing to buy at, while the bid price is the price you are willing to sell at. So when it comes to trading, the bid is always lower than the ask. When it comes to trading, the bid price is always lower than the ask price. Now, when I go into this, I'm going to explain this in details. I hope you are all following. If you are all following, please send a yes in the comment section. If you are all following, please send a yes in the comment section. Like I said, this class is going to be very interactive. So if you're following me, I would like to get a yes in the comment section. I'm waiting for that, please, before we continue. I would like to get a yes in the comment section. Okay. I'm glad we're all understanding. Awesome. Okay, awesome. So, how do we get the bid price and how do we get the ask price? Now, this can be located on your MetaTrader 4 platform or the platform you use in trading. The PU Prime platform, it can easily be located right here. As we can see, this is also a PU Prime platform. So when you go to your system and you search up the currency you want to trade, you are going to easily see the bid and the ask price. In the next class, we're going to explore how to use the MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 for our trading. So we're going to have a practical view of the MetaTrader 4 as well as the MetaTrader 5. So remember, the bid price is a trader's selling price, and the ask price is a trader's buying price. So imagine I want to buy Euro GBP now. I want to buy the Euro against the GBP. How much am I going to be buying the Euro? I'll be buying it for 0.85964. Are we getting this? I'll be buying it for 0.8985964. And imagine I want to sell. I'll be selling this euro against the pounds for 0.85946. So this vividly clarifies and gives us the price to which a particular currency is worth, either when you want to buy or when you're willing to sell this particular currency. Are we clear on this, please? Do we have proper understanding of this? So from the picture, we can see that Euro GBP has a bid price of 0.85946 and an ask price of 0.85964. So the value of euro to the USD, imagine you want to purchase 1 unit of the euro, right? You will need $1.4000 in order to purchase 1 unit of euro. Now, even in the global economic world, the euro has a greater and a higher currency value than the dollar. Do you all agree to this? Or have you all noticed this? The euro and pounds have a greater and a higher currency value compared to the dollar. A greater and a higher currency value compared to the dollar. So most of the time, if dollar is going for 1.6, euro might be going for 1.7. It might be going for 1.8. Great, great. Okay. Nice one, Gifts. I love the fact that you did attest to that. So the euro has a higher currency value than the dollar. So this is simply represented here that if we are willing to buy 1 unit of euro, we are going to need 1.400 USD. That simply means 1 euro, let me put it in this way, 1 euro is equal to 1.4000 USD. So when you minus 0.85946 from this, it gives you this value, showing you the worth of 1 euro. Are we understanding this, please? So this shows you the price you are buying at, as well as the price you are also selling at, and also gives you the value of the particular currency you are buying, just like we've seen here between the euro and the USD as well. So let's move forward. Okay, somebody say I should explain again. So this is it. Let me quickly go back to where I was. So this is it, right? If we want to buy, let's imagine this currency pair now is euro, right? Euro GBP. Remember, just like I explained earlier on, euro is the base currency. GBP is the quote currency. So anything we do with the base automatically has an inverse effect on the quotes. Now, what do I mean? Example, we have euro GBP, right? So when I choose to buy the euro, I automatically sell the base. So anything I do with the base has an inverse effect on the quote. So when I choose to sell the base, I automatically buy the quote. So what we are doing basically is with the base, and whatever we do with the base automatically affects the quote. So in order for us to purchase, example now we have euro USD as an example stated right here. So in order for us to purchase 1 euro USD from the pricing, we will need, or 1 euro rather, we're going to need 1.400 USD to purchase 1 euro. This simply means the value of 1 euro is equal to $1.4. Are we getting this? So you need to have $1.4 to purchase 1 euro. That is what it's simply trying to say. And that is why I reiterated that the value of the euro is always higher than the dollar, even in the normal currency. I think that is clear right now. So what is the spread? Remember, I defined our objective, the first objective. Now this is the second objective. This is the second objective. So this is the second objective of the class, which is the spread. So what is the spread and what is quote? So the spread is simply the distance between the bid, which is the selling price, and the ask, which is the buying price. Remember, I stated earlier on that quotation in currencies involves two prices, the bid price and also the ask price. Just like I stated earlier on as well, if you go to evening market, you are going to meet the activities of two individuals, which is the activities of the buyers as well as the activities of the sellers. These are the two activities you are going to find in every market. So spread is simply the difference between the bid price, which is the selling price, and the ask price, which is the buying price. That is what a spread simply is. So remember, I showed us earlier on how to get our bid and our ask price from these points right here. So when you go to your platform, you can easily see any platform you trade with. If you don't have a platform, quickly download puprime.com after this class. Go to puprime.com, choose on trading, and choose on MT5. Download the MT5 on your platform and you gain access to a terminal like this, just like this one right here with me. But a class is going to be traded on this tomorrow to show you how to access our platforms, register your account, and the rest of that. Okay, so moving forward from right here, the bid is simply the selling price. I repeat again, the ask is simply the buying price. So a spread is simply the difference between the bid price, which is the selling price, and the ask price, which is the buying price. So let's imagine you want to buy or you want to sell Euro USD, right? So the price of Euro USD, our selling price, which is our bid price, is 1.13398. 1.13398. Mind you, after this class, I'm going to ask questions and I'm going to get our response from the question. So please take every session, everything I'm saying in this class very serious. I'm going to see, you might not know, there might be a giveaway at the end of the class for someone who performs better. So please take every part of this class very serious. Take every part of this class very serious. Okay, so just like I was saying earlier on, we have right here our bid price, which is our selling price. Our selling price is 1.13398. Our buying price is 1.13404. So remember, to get our spread, we have to understand what our bid price is and what our ask price is. And that is what we had just highlighted right here. Our buying price, ask price, our selling price, bid price. So what do you do? In mathematical concept, when the word difference comes up, it simply means subtract. So when you are asked the difference between this number and this number, it simply means the gap in between them. So you have to subtract to get the gap in between them. So if I subtract from here our buying price, 1.13404, from our selling price, 1.13398, what I will end up having is 0.006 spread. So it simply means the spread for Euro to USD is 0.006 pips, which is also equal to 0.6 pips. Now I'm going to be highlighting this in the next slide so that you're going to understand this clearly. So the first value before the point is the dollar value. So that is like $1. So this is $1 you're spotting right here, $1. The next value is cent. So the next two values are cents. The next two values are the cents. Now, we have Naira and we also have Kobo. All are still Nigeria currency. Are we getting this? So Kobo is like the smallest unit of Naira. So that is the same way we also have dollar and we also have cent. So the value before the point is the dollar value actually. So this is $1, 14 cents, and 0.3 pips. The last figure is called a pipette. A pipette is not considered important when it comes to trading. Now, a pipette is considered to this. Now, let me give an example to this. Now, when it comes to clock, right, we have the hourly hand, we have the minute hand, we have the second hand. So we have an hour, we have minutes, and we have seconds. But one thing we don't know is that we also have milliseconds. But you'll find out that the millisecond is not always identified because the millisecond is the smallest unit of a second. And we hardly even identify the second, talk less of identifying the millisecond. Are we getting this, please? So the millisecond is not so identified by traders. So in other words, a pipette is not considered important because it is the smallest value of a pip. So we are only interested in the pip, the cent, and the dollar as well. I'm going to repeat this. We're interested in the pips, we're interested in the cents, as well as the dollar. The fourth value, which is the pipette, is seen as the smallest unit of a pip, which holds not much value. So in trading, what is pips again? Now, pips is simply defined as price interest point. That is another definition for pips. Price interest point. That is how we can easily define pips. So if I want to put this in a very clear definition, in life, we calculate distance traveled by a vehicle in kilometers. We also calculate distance traveled by leg, let's say in a very small space, in length. Are we getting it? So if you bring that to trading, we calculate distance in trading through a system called pips. So pips is simply enables us to see how far the market has moved in a particular direction. How far it has moved in a particular direction. Let's imagine the market started from point A and is currently at point B. So the difference between this is called a pip. It enables us to see, okay, from point A to point B, how far has the market moved? That is what a pip is. From point A to point B, how far have the market really moved? That is what a pip enables us to do. It enables us to understand how far the market have moved in a particular direction. So in other words, pips can also be defined. It can also be defined as the increment or decrement of price from one point to another. So when price increases to the top or increases to the downside, it is always referred to as pips, the increment or decrement of price from one point to another. So a pip is normally valued. I would like us to take note of this, please. It's normally valued in increment or decrement from increment or decrement of 0.0010 pips. I'm going to teach us this. So I'm going to calculate this as well so that you see how we all arrived at that value. I'll calculate this as well so that we get to see how we all arrived at the 0.00 point pips area. So taking this very quickly, let's take a look at this. So if Euro USD, for instance, right, moves from point A, what is our point A? Our point A is 1.26831. Now, remember I told you something. The fifth value is not so important. It's called a pipette. You can see how it is being written. It is written in a smaller version compared to these other ones because it doesn't hold much value. So you can easily round up the pipette to 0. So the fifth value can be easily rounded up to 0 because it doesn't hold much value. It doesn't hold much value. So if Euro USD moves from 1.26831 to 1.26842, so it has moved from point A to point B. The next question we are asked is, how many pips have the market moved? How many pips have the market moved? Now, if you calculate the pip value to which the market has moved, it's simply going to be 1 pip. So the market has only moved a difference of 1 pip. Why? Let me quickly do this calculation. 1.268. Okay, let me quickly clean this up to see. Okay, let's take a look at this very quick. So 1.26831, if you minus it from this value, you can do this. If you do this with a calculator, please, you won't get the exact value. I think to get the exact value, you have to multiply by 10. So you won't get the exact value. So you must do this with your hand. Minus 3, 4 from 3, 8 from 8, 6.6, and the rest of that. So when you minus this from this, what you end up having is 0.0010 pip, which is equal to 10 points. And 10 points in trading is equal to 1 pips. 10 points in trading is equal to 1 pips. 100 points is equal to 10 pips. 1,000 points is equal to 100 pips. As you can see here, 10 points equals to 1 pip. Okay. 100 points equals to 10 pips, and 1,000 points is equals to 400. So what you simply do is this. You simply get the point or the places where the market has moved from, okay? Market move from point A. Market move from point A to point B. So to get the value, you easily subtract point A to point B. Okay. Godswill say he doesn't understand this, so I'm going to be explaining this again to you, Godswill, right? Now, market moves in price. Now, I don't know if you're just joining this class or you followed from what I've been saying from onset. Market moves from one price to another. That is how the market moves. So imagine you yourself, you go to the market. The value to which you purchase a good for today won't be the same value you are purchasing that same good tomorrow. There's either going to be an increment or a decrement in the price of that particular goods, right? So let's imagine today I go to the market and I purchase a bag of rice for 90,000. And next week I go to the market, I want to purchase that same bag of rice and it's said to be 100,000. Now, PIP is simply asking, okay, from 90 to 100, what is the distance that this price have traveled? Remember, last week, the price of the rice was 90K, 90,000 naira. And the next few weeks, it's already becoming 100,000 naira. So the question is, what is the difference between these two prices? So what is the distance and the difference between these two prices? Exactly. So the difference and distance between these two prices is 10,000. So it simply means price have traveled from 90 to 10 to 100K. And the distance between 90K to 100K is how many? Is just 10,000. That is simply the difference between 90K to 100K. I hope we're getting this clearly, please. Let me be sure if you're understanding this. So in the same way, when we say Euro USD move from 1.2831, that is a price point, to 1.26842. That is another price point. So in other words, the market moved from this point to this point, just like the way we can say the market moved from 90K to 100K. So what we are simply asking is, what is the difference? What is the distance the market have traveled in price from point A to point B? Just like here, we did point A to point B. What is the distance it have traveled? So when you subtract this from this, just like the way we did subtract 90 from 100, you'll notice that the market have only traveled 1 ppm, and from this right here, it has only traveled 10K difference. So I'm sure this is a very clear and understandable explanation you can get when it comes to this. It is simply the distance price have traveled from a particular point. That is what it simply means. So I'm teaching you this in steps so that when we get to the next step, you're going to understand what has happened in this step. Okay, thank you, Gosri. I'm glad that you have a proper understanding of what I've been saying right now. You're welcome, Gosri. Thank you. Okay. So 10 points is equals to 1 pip, 100 points is equals to. So after calculating these points, now let's go back here. Because of the value of the pipettes. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Mr. You're welcome, Mr. Ayo Gambo. I'm glad that you really understand what I'm teaching. So let me just get a response from you. If you're really understanding all that I'm teaching, please let me get a fire emoji in the comment section. Send in, if check your chat, you're going to see a fire emoji. Send that in so that I'm sure I'm communicating sense. And what I'm saying is also making sense to you. Send the fire emoji in the comment section if you're understanding what I'm saying. I'm waiting for the fire emoji very quickly before we continue. Sending those fire emoji into the comment section, guys. Sending, I want to see more fire emoji. Okay, okay. Thank you, Mr. Wisdom. Thank you, Mr. Yuba. Thank you, Manfred. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Goodness. Let's send him more. Yeah, yeah, nice, nice. So I'm glad to a great deal we are all understanding all that is being said right here. So what gives us this point is actually this. Remember, I said something. When we have the pipettes right here, you can easily round up the pipette to 0. You can easily round up the pipette to 0. Immediately, let me return back to the slide. So you can easily round up. Oh, nice emojis, Mr. Hope, nice emojis, Mr. Ayo Gambo, Mr. Eno, nice emojis. Thank you so much, Mr. Toby, Mr. Ebenezer, nice emojis. I'm glad we're all understanding. I love the fire emojis I'm seeing. I'm glad you are all understanding what is being taught. So, it's the presence of this fifth value. Remember I said something. This fifth value does not hold much importance. It is called a pipette. So you just round it up to 0. So that is why we are having 0 right here. And because of the presence of this value, that is what gives us a point. So when you minus this, you are definitely going to have a 0. So when you just round up this 1 to 0, round up this 2 to 0, and you minus this, that is what you're going to get. So you can watch this video, and this video is going to be uploaded on our YouTube channel tomorrow morning. You can easily watch this video, refer back to it. Thank you, Mr. Ogo Chidera, for the fire emojis. I really appreciate that. You can really watch this video over again and gain proper understanding. So let's quickly move forward so that we hit our objectives for today. So 10 points is equal to 1 pip. 10 points is equals to 1 pip. 100 points is equals to 10 pip. And 1,000 points is equal to 100 pips. So this is how it goes in trading. This is how it goes in trading. Oh, no, don't worry, don't worry. Actually, my nickname is Fire. That is why I asked you to send the fire emoji. I'm also referred to as Fire. Yeah, so the link is going to be posted tomorrow, Mr. Wisdom. The link is going to be sent out tomorrow. You're going to get that on the group you used in joining this Zoom meeting. Or you can go to YouTube and search PU Prime and look for this bootcamp session. You're going to get the meeting from there. So moving forward right here, lot size. Let's deal with what lot size is so that we can quickly round up this class. So what is lot size? Lot size, it's simply the percentage of our account we're willing to risk on a particular trade. Imagine you deposit $1,000 in your account. So, and you want to risk $1 from the $1,000. It is lot size that really does determine how much you are going to risk on that particular account. So lot size is going to really determine how much you are going to risk and how much you are going to gain on that particular account. That is what lot size really determines. It determines how much you will profit on how much you will lose on that account. And why is this, please? Why is this? Let me quickly explain why this is to you. This is simply because the higher the value of money you are investing on a particular trade, the higher the returns you are going to get on that particular trade. So imagine somebody invested $1,000 and somebody else invested $200. You don't expect them to generate the same level of results. Are we getting this? So you don't expect them to generate the same level of results. It is not possible they generate the same level of results. So Lot size, it's simply what defines and determines how much from your capital you are using to invest on a particular trade. So basically, we have three types of lot size. Number one, we have the standard lot size, we have the mini lot size, and we also have the micro lot size. Number one, we have the standard lot size. Number two, we have the mini lot size. And number three, we have the micro lot size. These are basically the three types of lot sizes we have available to us in the market. Standard lot size, mini lot size, and the micro lot size. So I'm going to be explaining what each and every one of these lot size do stand for. So what is a standard lot size? What is a standard lot size? So a standard lot size simply means you are choosing to buy, or it simply means when you buy the base currency, you are either buying or selling 100,000 units of the base currency. It simply means, again, you are buying or selling 100,000 units of the base instrument, meaning price moves in a multiple of 1,000. So if you want to crown this all, each pip movement. Now remember, we already defined pip movement. We say pip movement is simply the distance to which market have moved in a particular area. So each movement the market makes in a particular area, when you are using a standard loss side, for each movement, you are going to make $10. For each movement, you are going to earn and make $10 per movement. So let's imagine the market moved 10 pips in a particular area. So 10 multiplied by 10, how much have you made from this? You've made simple $100 from this. You've simply made $100 from this. Are you understanding this? So lot size, standard lot size begins from 1.0 to 200. Now, this is going to be highlighted in the practical section tomorrow, where you are going to be shown how to pick this lot size, how to select this lot size. But I want you to take note of this theoretical part so that when we come to the practical part, you have a proper understanding of how to go about this. So when you use a 1.0 lot size, you are going to simply earn $10 per pip movement. So each movement the market is making, you are going to be earning $10 per movement from the market. So every single movement the market is making, you are going to earn $10. If you understand what I'm saying, please, I want to see a yes in the comment section. If you have a proper understanding of what I'm saying, let me see a yes in the comment section. Okay, great, Mr. Steven. Oh, I love the fact that we are all very active for this class. I love the fact that we are all really, really active for this class. I love it, Mr. Gambo. I can see those comments coming in. I can see those comments coming. Mr. Marvelous, thank you so much. So let's move over to the next area so that we can quickly work on this and end this class. So the next we have is called the mini lot size. So the mini lot size simply means we are investing. Thank you so much, Mr. Fabia, Mr. Abubakar. I'm glad you're all enjoying the class. So a mini lot size has 10,000 units of the base. So we are either buying or selling 10,000 units of the base instrument. Now, each pip movement, remember, I already defined pips for us, distance to which the market moves in. Now, each movement the market makes, when you use a mini lot size, you are going to be making $1. For each single movement the market moves, you'll be making $1 when you use a mini lot size. You are going to be making $1. So if the market moves 10 pips now, in terms of pips value, how much have you made? Let me get your response in the comment section. Now, each pip movement, you are making $1, and the market now moves 10 pips. How much have you made? How much have you made? Great, great, great. At this point, I think I need to give a round of applause to every participant of this class. We are all very active and very sharp. I love the fact. Oh, nice, $10. A very nice one. Very nice one, right? I'm very happy you're all following me along. Nice one, nice one, nice one. I can see those responses. It's a very nice one. I'm really enjoying the class, and I hope you're also enjoying the class as well, because I mean, these responses are so awesome from my end. They're so awesome. So you make $10 if the market moves 10 pips in your direction. So let's deal with the last one last two sides before we call it a day. So if you are using a micro lot size, how much are you making per pip movement when you are using a micro lot size? Now, micro lot size, you are going to be making each pip movement. Each pip movement, you are going to be making. You are going to be making. Don't worry. Whoever is going to take you tomorrow, I'm very confident that person is going to do justice, just like the way I'm doing justice as well. I'm sure that person is going to do a lot of justice as well. So, now the next is called a micro lot size. The next is called a micro lot size. So what is a micro lot size? A micro lot size, each pip movement, you are simply making, each pip movement, you are simply making 0.1 cents. So this is less than $1. You are making 0.1 cents for each pip movement. So let's imagine the market then moves. Okay, somebody is asking for my number. I'll drop my number immediately after this class, immediately after the class. So the market is going to move each pip movement. If the market moves from 0.01 and moves in 10 pips, a trader is going to make just $1. Why? Because we're earning in 10 cents, and 0.10 in 10 places is equal to $1. Nice, Mr. Nathaniel. Honestly, we are all sharp people here. I'm very glad we're all following this class. This is a very nice one. So these are basically the three types of lot sizes we have. These are basically the three types of lot sizes we have in the market. These are basically the three types of lot sizes we have in the market. So what is the next thing we're going to learn in this class? Now, how do we know how much we are going to make on a particular trade? Or how do we know how much we are going to lose on a particular trade? Let's dive into that very quickly. So I'm sure with no doubt, I've been able to do a lot of justice when it comes to understanding what lot size is and when it comes to understanding what pips is. Have I done justice to this place? I'm sure you have understanding of what lot size is and what pips is as well. So let's imagine, right? Let's calculate our profits. Let's imagine we invested in terms of lot size, 1.0 lot size on a particular trade, and the market moves 20 pips in our direction. So the lot size, we'll put it here as lot. Lot size is 1.0. That is, so 1.0 is, let me even ask this question. 1.0 is what type of lot size? Is it a standard lot size, a mini lot size, or a micro lot size? What types of lot size is a 1.0? What type of lot size is a one standard? Oh, very sharp, very sharp, very sharp. I love the fact that we are all following on these classes. It's a lot. So it's a standard lot size, right? Okay, nice. So this is nice. So it's a standard lot size. So next to this, so what do we do? Our lot size is 1.0. What is the pip value we're going to look at? Now the pip we're targeting from this lot size is actually 100 pips. So let's imagine we use a 1.0 lot size and the market moved 100 pips in our direction. How much have we made? So this is how you simply get how much you've made. Firstly, we use this formula where number one, we pick the lot size. Our lot size here is 1.0 multiplied by the pips. Let's look at the pips we've gained or lose. The pips we've gained or lose is 100 pips. So this time we gained 100 pips. Now, multiply by 10. You can see the 10 here. Now, 10 here is a constant. For many of us who have done mathematics physics, we understand that constants don't change. Constants don't change. So 10 here is a constant. 10 here is a constant. 10 here is a constant. So we multiply by 10. So when you multiply this, 1.0 times 100 times 10, how much is that? How much have you made if you had used a 1.0 lot size? How much have you made? Nice, $1,000. Nice one, Adeyemi. You've simply made $1,000. This is sharp. This class is sharp. I love everybody on this class. I mean, you've simply made $1,000. And let's imagine on the other way around, you choose to use a mini lot size. Remember, a mini lot size begins from 1 point, what? 10. So you use a mini lot size multiplied by 100 pips multiplied by 10. How much have you made from this? $100. Nice, Mr. I think Mr. Adeyemi is really following. $100 you've made in turn from this. And let's imagine you choose to use a micro lot size, which is 0.01. How much have you made from this? $1. Very nice. That is sharp. That is very sharp.
It's
So you
10.
basically, sorry, I can't hear you if you're speaking from the background.
It's $10, it's not 1.
Okay, no, let's imagine you use 0.01 lot size and the market goes 100 pips in your direction. Actually, it is $10, not 1. Thank you so much. Please, who is the person who had made that correction? Let me get the name, please.
It's 10.
Sorry? I can't get the name.
Amara.
Okay, nice. I love the fact that you're following. So you've actually made $10, not $1. That is very nice. $10, not $1. If the market goes 10 pips in your direction. So that is nice. So that is $10. So let's move forward. So this is how you simply know how much you are making or how much you are losing when it comes to trading. So basically, how do we trade? We trade in a system. In order for us to trade, we need an entry price and an exit price. We need an entry price and an exit price. So we need an entry price and an exit price in order for us to make profit from the market. So what is an entry? An entry is simply the position we choose to execute a particular trade, or we choose to enter a particular trade. That is what an entry simply is. An entry is simply a position we choose to enter a particular trade. That is what it simply is. So what is a take profit? A take profit is simply a destination. Now you agree with me that even if you have a vehicle, you don't just drive around randomly. You always have a destination in mind where you are going to definitely come down from the vehicle. So that is a take profit. Take profit is an area where you are willing to take your money out of the market. And what is a stop loss position? A stop loss is simply an area where once the market gets to that area, it shows that your prediction is wrong and you exit the market in small loss. So stop loss takes us out of the market in small loss. Take profit takes us out of the market in profit. So this is what it basically does. So moving forward, let's look at some positions. So I've explained to us what stop and take profits are, right? So let's imagine we are buying from here. This is our entry point. So we are choosing to take a buy. Now, when we choose to buy a particular currency pair, we are anticipating that the price of this currency pair goes up. I'm going to repeat this again. Once we choose to buy a particular currency pair, we are buying, anticipating that this particular currency pair goes up. So we entered a buy from right here, anticipating that the market goes up. Can you see? Our take profit is at the top and our stop loss is at the bottom. So when you buy, your take profit must always be at the top and your stop loss must always be at the bottom.
Oh,
now, how can you know it will go up, Mr. Prince? So I want you to keep attending this boot camp. We're going to come to a time where we're going to treat on technical analysis. So technical analysis is going to enable you know how to know whether the market will go up or go down. Those are done through technical standpoint. So we're going to teach you that as well. So that is going to be treated. So right here as well, we took so what is leverage? Now leverage is simply the amount your broker is lending you to take a particular trade. Now, what do I mean by this? So there are certain capacities or there are certain trades a smaller amount can take. Imagine how much trade will a $10 or will a $100 or will a $500 account trade? It can't take much trade. But with leverage, you can take trades that are like times 10 of this capacity of $500. Let's say on a normal ground, $500 can only take a trade that is valued to be $10. That is the capacity of $500 to pick trades. Because I mean, this is a $7 trillion market daily. So $500 on a normal can only pick trades with a value of $10 per pip move, which is 1.0, right? But with leverage, you can pick times 10 of this $10. So in other words, from 1.0, you can even use 10.0 on a $500 account. So leverage is simply your broker helping your small money to make major money. And this is why we have leverage from 1:5, 1:2, 1:500, 1:300, and the rest of that. So next we have is a stop loss. So we are anticipating that the market is going to go towards the downside anytime we take a sell. We are simply anticipating that the market goes towards the downside. So we tend to have our take profit at the downside. Okay, please, whoever is Joshua, I'd like you to please mute your mic. I think your noise is causing disruption. And stop loss is always going to be placed at the top when you sell. I repeat this again, when you sell, take profit is going to be placed at the bottom, and stop loss is always going to be placed at the top when you choose to sell. I think I explained this in the first point. So when you sell, you are simply saying the market should go down. So basically, we have two types of traders in the market, just like I explained, those who are buying and those who are selling. So you are either buying or selling in the global financial market. So I think this is basically it for this class. We're going to be dealing with this in the next classes. So if you really enjoy this class, I would like you to send more fire question left. I have one more question left for us. Send in more fire emojis in the comment section if you really enjoy this class. If you had find this class very interesting, very interactive, please send in fire emojis in the comment section. Okay, so if you really enjoy this class, if you really enjoy this class, let me see fire emojis. Let me see fire emojis in the comment section. Oh, I'm glad that we really, thank you so much, Prince, for the love with a very big heart. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Oh, I love this. Let's send in more fire emojis. Let's send in more fire emojis. So with no doubt, I'm sure you really did enjoy this class. Okay, I don't know about that. I don't know if tomorrow's class can be 8 p.m. or tomorrow's section can be 8 p.m. But I mean, let's see. I'm really glad you really enjoyed this. I'm really glad you really enjoyed this classes. So it's nice to see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So one question for every person here. What is the name of the facilitator that taking this class? So who can tell me the name of the facilitator? Tell me the name of the facilitator. So my number is this. No, I don't want my nickname. I want my name. I want my name. I want to see who was sensitive to pick my name. So this is my number, 08166866026. You can easily see this in the comment section. What is my name? No, I'm not Mr. Michael. So you filled there. I want to see my name. So who can call my name out for me?
Kolawole Victor.
Oh, please, who said that? Who is the person that said that? Someone said Mr. Fire emoji.
Nama Joseph.
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 So, Nama Joseph. So Joseph, have you attended any of our physical classes or any of that?
Yes. Yes, in Lagos.
So that is in Lagos?
Yeah, Adeni Jones.
Okay. So I just dropped my number there. Joseph, send me a message. I have something for you. So thank you everybody for staying up on this class. See you all in the next class. Okay. So my name is Kolawole Victor. That is my name. One of the trainers in PU Prime. I'm sure you got a lot of value from here. I'm sure you got a lot of lights from here. I'm sure the section was really great. So I would like you to do one thing. So like I'm saying, I'm sure you really did enjoy the session, yeah. So I would like you to do one thing for me, right? Just say thank you, PU Prime in the comment box. Just thank you, PU Prime. Just that. I just want to say thank you, PU Prime in the comment section. If you've gotten a lot of value from this, if you really enjoyed today's class, I just want to say thank you, PU Prime. Send in thank you, PU Prime in the comment section. Nice. I want to see it. Send them more. Let's send them more. If you really enjoy these classes, send in thank you, PU Pride. I want to see more of that in the comment section. Okay, nice. This is really nice. I want to see more. I want to see more. Okay, see you all for the next class. I expect it to be very insightful and also very educative as well. So thank you,
Sir,
everybody.
please, I have a question if possible.
Okay, can you please send that question to my chat? I need to end this class right now. Send it to I dropped my number already. Send it to my number.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.